Monumental changes are coming to America by way of the sea. They come by way of larger vessels and heavier maritime traffic, shipping the nation's cargo. They come by expanding forays into offshore energy and aquaculture. They come by the heightened urgency to restore and protect coastlines and ocean habitats, and from the mounting needs of our armed forces to defend them all. From Maine to Virginia, seaward 200 miles, an unprecedented collaboration of federal and state agencies and Native American tribes are working with new ocean data and extensive stakeholder input to keep national security strong, the economy growing, and to protect vital ocean habitat. This is the new blue economy of the 21st century.
The Panama Canal has been expanded, the Suez Canal has been expanded, which very much affects ports around the country and especially on the East Coast. The industry is moving very fast and the ships will continue to get larger. And I think that's the main takeaway, is that ports will have to accommodate larger vessels or they'll be left behind. The whole point of this regional planning body is for every entity at the table to work together to maintain, a healthy ocean ecosystem, sustainable ocean uses, because we've found that, going off and working in a vacuum just isn't going to get it done for these pressing challenges in the 21st century.
The Navy has a critical role in national defense in protecting the ocean highways and the global economy. For the Port of Virginia alone, 374,000 jobs, which is about 10% of the Virginia resident workforce, are linked to the port activity. That accounts for $1.4 billion in state and local tax revenue. About 30 miles east of right where I'm standing here is the juncture of three very important aspects that contribute to ocean planning. There are commercial interests, there's national security interests, and there's also conservation interests. In addition to that, you also have the largest naval installation in the world.
I think there's a common misconception that this whole ocean policy is more of a Democrat, more of an Obama administration thing, but it was the Bush administration that put together this Commission on Oceans to deal with fishing interests, to deal with shipping interests, to deal with wind power, oil and gas exploration. We were getting to a boiling point where all these different ocean uses come to a head and we're going to have some real access issues. So that became very clear with this commission, and they recommended very clearly that we needed some sort of coordinated ocean policy to deal with that sort of thing. We're the canaries in the coal mine. We're the first people that start to see a decline, and we're also the first people that start to see the recovery. So, with that said, this is a public resource we're talking about. The oceans are public, and all stakeholders, all interests need to have input into that process. We need to be heard, and we really need to engage. And ocean planning is really providing us that opportunity to be part of it.
Climate change is a major issue right now in the Mid-Atlantic and the New England area. We're seeing changes in water temperature in this region that are greater than any other place really in the world. And as the ocean conditions change, we're going to see species, fish species, aquatic resources that we manage moving as well. And so it's really a critical element to making sure that our commercial and recreational fisheries are maintained while there are these shifts in the populations for which we manage, and all of these other human uses of the ocean, develop.
So we've seen that just in the process of creating the plan, having people together at the table for the first time. We have shipping industry people better understanding what the fishermen need, and energy people better understanding what the military needs. And this just has never happened before in our country. So having this forum for ocean planning is, I think, hugely hopeful that in the future our ocean will be in better shape.